Welcome to Genki 2, Lesson 15, Grammar Point 4. In this grammar point, you will learn how to create and work with complex relative clauses. So this is one of my big pet peeves about Genki is their title for this grammar point is something like using sentences to qualify nouns, which is just stupid because they aren't sentences, they are phrases. But I will get over myself and we'll talk about this. So when you want to use a phrase to describe or define a noun, in Japanese, the phrase comes before the noun. It always comes before the noun. This phrase is called the relative clause. So in English, when we want to describe a noun with a phrase, it depends on the length of the phrase. If it's just one or two adjectives, they would come before the noun. The cute red bicycle, for example. But if I want to say the cute red bicycle that my older sister gave to me, the clause, the relative clause of that my sister gave to me comes after the noun. In Japanese, everything is front loaded. All relative clauses are front loaded onto the noun. And in order to do this, you just use a phrase in the short form or the dictionary form of whatever your phrase is and put that directly in front of the noun that you are describing or defining. So this can be any kind of tense or polarity. You can use te oku, you can use nakia ikenai, you can use tai forms, pretty anything. Another thing to remember is, or to be aware of, is that if a subject is present in the relative clause, generally it is marked with a particle ga instead of particle wa. So as usual, I will illustrate with some examples because that's easier to understand. So the first example, kino o katta hon, right, is the book that I bought yesterday. And then you can take this phrase and put it into a longer sentence. For example, kino katta hon o sugu yomitai desu. I want to read that book I bought yesterday right away. Second example, tomodachi ga kureta seita, the sweater that my friend gave to me. Tomodachi ga kureta seita o ima kite imasu. Now I am wearing the sweater that my friend gave to me. Notice friend is a subject within the relative clause, and here it is marked with particle ga, because the topic of the sentence, even though it's not included in the sentence, would be watashi wa. Watashi wa tomodachi ga kureta seita o ima kite imasu. The person wearing the sweater is me, therefore I am the topic of the sentence. But the subject of the relative clause is my friend. Tomodachi ga kureta seita, the sweater my friend gave to me. Third example is moru no naka ni aru mise, right? A shop inside the mall. Moru no naka ni aru mise de arubaito o shitemasu. I have a part-time job at a store in the mall. And then the final example combines the oku, the te oku grammar point that you previously studied. Ane ga tsukutte oita cookie. So the cookies that my older sister baked in preparation for something or some event. Ane ga tsukutte oita cookie o ashita no party ni motte ikimasu. I will bring the cookies that my sister made to the party tomorrow. The te oku form in this instance is referring that she made them in advance or in preparation for the party to which I will bring the cookies tomorrow. So one thing to always keep in mind, if you see a verb in its dictionary form, no matter the tense or polarity, right in front of a noun, that means it's a relative clause. Japanese, you will often find really long relative clauses. So that's sort of one signpost to look for. If you see, a dictionary form or plain past tense or a plain negative form right in front of a noun, it's probably a phrase that is describing that noun. All right, that's it for this grammar point. See you next time.